Welcome back to the bazaar. I ended up buying the 15 tier skip to unlock the first item pack. I'm probably going to try to unlock the second pack for free, but I figured I'd support the devs. They're doing a good job with the monetization. Usually I just kind of grind things out, but you know, since I'm creating content, I think it'd be more interesting to just have the Dually item pack available, since it's the first item pack for Dually, instead of, you know, the second one being, I think it's for Vanessa, so that can probably wait. But yeah, I was thinking about it a lot, and yeah, I tend to be free to play in games if I can, but I guess this situation is a little bit different, so we should have it here, Dooltron. It's all revolving around the 5 little bug friends, and potentially the Dooltron itself, and a bunch of supporting items as well. So let's see if we can hit some of those. Alright, here we go. Ignition Core, very strong early game. I'm pretty much always going to take this if I can. And yeah, let's keep going with the enchanted item. Toxic Uzi, Heavy Aegis, and Radiant Memory Card. Not a fan of any of these really, but I'll take the Uzi because Uzi is generally good in almost every build. I wonder if they added a Jungle Ruins option for Dually. My guess is no. I'm just going to take the friend. Nice. Burn friend is great. There's also burn insect as well. Yeah, let's go pyro. Wait, what? This starts at 10 damage? Oh. So they kind of buffed that. But they nerfed the ammo, right? Which is a big deal. But they also buffed the damage, so it kind of makes sense. But that's really nice for the poison. I'm gonna hope we find the bugs. The bug build has been extremely devastating against me. I do not think I have beaten it a single time when they have the full setup. When they just have bits and pieces, it's not that hard to beat, but when you see the full package, it's really strong. So extra ammo is going to be good there. Opera, not a huge fan. Don't really want to roll since Dually has pretty bad income overall. And I could go for a skill. I'm tempted by the medium just because it does technically give me money as well. And this could be pretty useless, but it's just so much more fun to go for a skill. And that's a good one. Since we have the poison already on Uzi. So that's going to be very fast damage output. No defense though. Cool skin. I had to sneeze for a second there. Had to cut that out. Alright, are we gonna win this? We have 16 poison ticking, they have shield scaling up, easy. Good matchup. Very good matchup. This is definitely not the best burn item to have with the Ignition Core. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about Dooltron. It was an item I really did not think would be that good. I knew the insects had some potential, but Dooltron itself, I was not a believer until I saw it played against me. More poison, crit chance, leftmost crit chance. So, is Dooltron flexible in its position? Like, can it be leftmost? This is higher tempo though. I'm gonna go for tempo. Dually is a good character to play high tempo in. Kev's Armory, generally on day 2 you're not going to find enchanted items, so it's not that good. Ooh. Alright, when an adjacent item slows or freezes, charge this 1 second. Not great, but great scaling with the toxins, so pretty sure I beat Scrapper. I think this is probably the most exciting item pack out of all of them. I think the flavor is really good on this one, and I like that it kind of creates its own build with just the pack items, which is interesting. But it's mostly just a very heavy flavorful pack, and that's really cool to see. Bunch of bugs. And they just look visually cool as well. Extra healing. Only item that heals is good old Aiden, so we'll see if we can hit that. Haste item. Small and large. Let's go. I mean, I could have hit Aiden with this. What kind of haste items are there? I feel like it's... Oh. I don't really know what all those new items do, so I didn't remember there being a haste friend here. So when an adjacent item burns, charge this. That's pretty good. Sounds like it's going to be pretty effective.
Come on in. Let's chat.
And we get an upgrade for it.
So, how about this weather?
Wait, what's the upgrade?
Oh, you're leaving.
Haste 3 items, 1 second. Okay. Cool. Build's still pretty good. I could roll. But again, I'm not... We're not going to level up, so... I don't really want to spend that much money on rolling if I can. The build's already fantastic, I would say. Wait, what is this one again? Slow? Slow and what? Slow and freeze? Yeah, slow and freeze. So I gotta find the freeze one. Well, we found 2 out of 5, right? So we still need... Oh man, the burst damage. I have no defense. Holy moly. That was actually close. Yeah, if I had any amount of defense, I think it would have been okay there. I wonder if they crit. If they crit with the grenade. Bronze tier friend, that could be a wasp. It is not a wasp. Oh well. B1, B2... What does this upgrade do? Probably nothing. Let's just upgrade the core. Since we're not guaranteed. I don't care about this at all. This can stay at bronze for all I care. Small items, yep. An upgrade to bomb squad. I wonder if I'd play it like this. Just because it hastes the bomb squad. In that case, I would upgrade it. I will roll this shop since I do want to find more bugs. Oh wow. Oh, this is looking very interesting so far. Kind of like Granola too. When an adjacent item hastes or slows. Haste or... I mean, this will haste itself. I could do it like this. But then this is kind of much slower. But my damage output is higher, I think.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
I think we're good. Adjacent item, haste, yep. Burn, okay. I think we're good. The thing I gotta figure out is how do you, mix and match positioning with these guys? If you have like a core that can buff one of them. Well, specifically ignition, I guess. Yeah. It is only ignition core, right? Where you might want this on the right. Otherwise, they're all supposed to be on the left. Holy moly, that's so good. What a blessed run. I guess you can truly pay to win. I just spent money to buy the pack and suddenly everything's working out. Let's grab a skill, watch this. Woo! Alright. Still going. I like the idea of max health here, but we're gonna level and I'm not super happy with Armadillo as an item here.
I'm not getting out of this pool, darling. But you're welcome to join
Capacitor, copper, and... I mean, more poison I'm not against, and I think capacitor's okay. Just sneezing non-stop, these allergies are kicking in, and it is pissing me off already. I'm getting pretty angry here. I hate this season sometimes. Just brutal. Just getting bullied by allergies. Alright, what do we want to buff? Probably, yeah, this going faster, and then... yeah, the shield. Let's go with a skill. I kind of want to see, like, plus shield. Well, a small problem with that is I'd rather have it on this. Or maybe not. I don't know. That's probably fine. Like, burst shielding is okay.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Maybe I'd want... yeah, maybe I would want this, like... Or this guy here, just to taste this more, which would buff this. But it's still... I don't know. It depends if I want one more activation, like 1 more second off this or not. It's kind of complicated.
I must repeat.
Yeah, Mac just getting burned out. A classic. No HP. Somebody mentioned that you should buy a 10 gold worth of chocolate on the event, and I 100% agree with that on Mac early. I think you should sacrifice 10 gold to gain 150. It's so important. Income's not doing so great. I'll just grab a freebie. Could be a lot of stuff. Except I do not like that, but whatever. I was hoping it would be an actual dually item. Shielded items can drop, but my purchasing power is basically non-existent. So yeah, it could be like... trying to think, it could be like this. Sure. I kind of like that.
There's no need to keep living.
Give this a little bit more haste, which would charge this faster. Which would end up charging this faster as well. It just makes the whole rotation a little bit smoother.
Your settings are incompatible.
Love to see
with
crypto
the
here on
Hexo
Dually
software.
specifically, it's so huge. Virus. Not a virus fan. Never got this to work. I guess I never tried, but skeptical about that. So what's missing here? We have 3. We're missing the slow one and the freeze one, I believe. But I'll grab some money here. Let's grab a tool so this can gain an extra ammo. Wow. Wait, this is kind of interesting. But potions on Dually... surely that's not going to be that good, and... well, I guess the reagent is interesting, but I would not want to transform it into potion anyways, so... I think I sell that, just to get an ammo. The ammo is more important, I believe.
You came to the wrong Sphinxian.
If you have a vehicle, is Dooltron a vehicle? Dooltron, I would guess yes? No, it's a weapon. Huh. Odds of us playing a vehicle, pretty low. Right now, Noisy Cricket would be a pretty sizable damage increase with Uzi. So I guess I just continue the trend and just go for more tempo.
But it's
And yeah, we can roll this. So I'm gonna sell this and I'm gonna roll this. That might be a mistake. Maybe the small shop's better. I'm just getting baited by this. Yeah, that was a bait. That was absolutely a bait. I don't know what I was thinking there. I guess I was just not thinking. Why did I do that? I can't believe I did that. That's just a... I don't know, I just got pulled in by that thing. No tools, right? Maybe I'd cut copperhead? Yeah, sure, I would cut copperhead. Let's play this instead. Paste the... kind of difficult to position this, but sure, I can haste the Uzi, I guess, why not? Yeah, that was such a bait. That was such a big bait, I can't believe it. The game's playing tricks on me by giving me reagents on Dually. It's not a huge deal, but whoa, I'm getting... holy sh... oh my... yeah, all talk is so much damage. I almost won. That's brutal. Facing against a double gold skill player with rush, with a bunch of damage increase is brutal. And I even have decent defense too. But it was nowhere near enough. I guess I could keep rolling this. But it's up against a friend shop, and yeah, that's not really something I'm willing to skip. I don't like the upgrade here, though. Dooltron? Oh, there it is. When you use a friend, shield 50. Wait, this item is crazy. I mean, this run is so blessed. But I need money. And that might be a problem. I guess I don't have to upgrade this one. This is the most important upgrade. But I have the money, thankfully. Alright. Is it time to play Dooltron even though we are missing... I guess this double procs it, so it's not that bad. This also procs it, so I would play it like this, right? Or in fact I would... Wait, this has haste as well. So it would count this. Is this a setup, or would I haste the Dooltron itself? No, I would rather... When an adjacent item burns, so it would be like this. Slow. How would I position this? Do I want it on Dooltron? I feel like it's better for it to boost one of these guys, but the positioning on this is a little bit awkward. I would want to haste this specifically, but I can't because it has to be sandwiched. So one solution would be to do this. Oh wow, this scales really well with shield. Okay, I'm pretty excited about this. Unfortunately, I do not have the gold for this, and I wouldn't even care about it, to be fair. So let's go for regen. Alright, here we go. Build unlocked. This is so high tempo. Hitting a gold Dooltron on day 5. This run truly is blessed. So every friend's giving me 70. I can easily cut this for whatever... Oh my goodness, it's so high tempo. Nobody can survive a swing of 1,000, including the rest of my damage output. More poison. Nice. That's actually good. But we need to make up this this money, though. Pretty poor. Not poor enough for skill. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain shield. Not great. And again, somehow this is not a vehicle. 5 or fewer is not happening, so that's a dud. Couldn't buy this anyways. Interesting question, but it's income. I like the idea of a fight, but money is going to be a huge problem. And yeah, I'm not too unhappy about the cog since it does double trigger this. Trebuchet, Zorcid, way less damage than the other guy, thankfully. And I have a lot of sustain now with the shield. I do think Uzi is somewhat suboptimal. At some point. Like right now it's okay, but eventually we just want more friends. Can you play Dooltron, all 5 of these, and robotics? No, you can't, right? 5... No, you can't. You cannot. You cannot. Shall by the crit.
Your enlightenment is my reward.
Friend, but XP is better. And gold. And this is so strong. He's 4 items 1 second. What a ridiculous item. Oh wait, this says burns or... Oh. Huh. Okay, my positioning is a bit weird, right? This kind of wants to be here. But then this kind of wants to be sandwiched as well. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Or I guess... Oh yeah, this wants to be here. Haste or slow. True. So then where do I put this? Or do I... No, I don't care if it splits the haste, right? Silver or lower, this upgrade doesn't matter, this upgrade does not matter, this doesn't matter. I'll just go skill.
Adira is our strongest. Oh, but oh, does
And use an item with burn, it gains 1 burn. When you freeze, your weapons gain 10 damage. If we find the freeze bug, it's okay. Net launcher is somewhat acceptable. I guess I don't really want to roll, again, because I'm not that rich, so... Not sure what weapons are going to contribute to this build. Let's grab the money. And yes, we could find a shielded enchanted bug or something. I think they buffed this? They did. I think it's 25, 50, 100 actually, which is massively buffed. This is a great item. Not as good as this though. And you know what's cool is that this can show up in this shop. There's a friend. Is it better than Girnola? Yeah, it is. But it's also more money spent. But it's not that much, so. Just want to charge this a little bit faster, I guess. And maybe the additional poison damage can matter? Probably not. Oh wait, positioning? Hold up. Poison? I don't think anything charges off of poison. It's only the freeze bug. So this positioning's fine. Also, I want leftmost shield on this, but I could move this all the way to the left. Yeah.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Still can't believe I hit a gold Dooltron. Wait, is that minimum rarity? It is. So that makes it more likely to show up, I think. Or not? In a friend shop? I'm trying to think. No, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, I cannot purchase an upgrade to Dooltron, so I'm not even going to visit that shop. Ooh.
I have seen realms you cannot comprehend.
Well, I cannot buy anything anyways. Why? Well, I guess I can, you know, window shop, and there was a chance that I could purchase something.
Oh, you can't afford them.
Now I will take a fight. And this is a difficult fight if you don't have enough damage output. But we have enough damage output. Specifically, that build is pretty weak to poison. I'm pretty happy with the state of this fight in terms of difficulty. I think it got a lot harder with the igloo change. This item is kind of cracked now, and with the crit chance affecting this, it's a little bit more healing as well. Cool. I'm sure there's an ice cream truck build now. This item is buffed as well. We're using multiple items instead of one. What are we looking for? When you use your leftmost item, burn. That's pretty good. When you use a tool, slow. And freeze crit scaling? This could be devastating if I find the freeze one, but for now, I like the idea of a hotspot. Very, very strong with the Uzi. This should be pretty easy. Yeah. What got buffed here? 36, 9, oh, so it's the, no. Is this one? Oh, that's one of the more annoying ones that got hit, but it's not gonna matter. I'm way too strong here.
Off the plank? I'll fly right off it!
We play drill in this build. Not the right one. Not the right skill. Ew. Oh, so a basic truffle is +1. Alright, let's look for this.
Waiting for us in the
How are we gonna find here? Some money. When you use a friend, this gains 20 damage, 1 regen. Gamba?
That belongs in a museum.
Can't resist a Gamba.
I guess you can keep it.
Here we go. Plus shield, that's good. 16 regen. Nah. But no.
You can't afford it.
Squad upgrade. Don't care about it. Nitro. Nitro is better than Copperhead, even though it doesn't give me shield. Double charges this, it's faster. Charges something else. The only problem is if it starts charging the Uzi itself. Because this says limit. I need to upgrade the Uzi.
I will leave you alive.
8 ammo is
Listen.
kind of scuffed. But yeah, Max should get one-tapped by Dooltron. Unless they have a ton of regen, actually. I'm pretty weak to regen. 21, 3, healing. And now we're good. It's gonna swing again. They had a decent chunk of max. Yeah, the fact that they have as much max health as I do is surprising. They have the regen scaling skill, which is very, very strong. But yeah, Dooltron. Dooltron is unstoppable right now. A roll on the cog. I guess I do need an Uzi upgrade, so why not? We have a ton of money now. There's the drill. I have a feeling this is certainly playable in this build with freeze one. Not so much the poison. Should I give it a shot?
Enjoy the thrill of battle.
Flamethrower is so tempting, but doesn't quite fit in the Dooltron build. Now, the only reason this is... No, it's actually not good. It's only good if this gets enchanted. I just realized. Because we're not playing the core. Usually, I'm used to playing drill in the previous meta. Or... Actually, no. You could play drill without core. Yeah, but it's pointless. Yeah, it's pointless. Because with Dooltron, I need every item to be doing something that charges it. So I can't do that with drill yet. But eventually, maybe. I'll just keep it there if I find a good enchantment for it. Charge? I feel like there's always a reason to keep that. Thrusters? Nah. Pylon? Too big. I want some of the new items. Dr. Vortex. Dr. Vortex. XP or Cosmic Rock. Just go Vortex. Actually, wait. Cooldown reduction is disgusting on Dooltron. Maybe I should have gone for that. Like, this is disgusting as well, but... More odds of hitting on the Cosmic Rock. The fact that we have rigged as well is completely cracked. Okay, so yeah, the game doesn't care if you have duplicates anymore. Slow. So let's see. Dooltron. Burn equal to this item's damage. Slow 3 items 10 seconds. I could go for slow drill. The crowd control is certainly going to be helpful. But I feel like at some point you will be lacking damage now. Holy shit, this upgrade is... This is broken. The upgrade is charged 2 seconds, and it doubles the damage. What? So how would I play this? I would do... Probably this. When haste or slow, so that would work. What does the freeze one want? How do I search for that? I guess I'm not gonna search for it. Let me think. I like the idea of drill, but I have a feeling it's not gonna stick around. I might just go random on this guy. It's more fun. Let's just go all in on Dooltron. Meh. That's disappointing, but I kind of like this better. Eventually we're going to try to play all the bugs anyways, so I don't want to leave the space for some cooler stuff and not play drill. Why is this, oh yeah, this can become a core. Yeah, true. But it isn't right now. Friend? Dooltron? DJ Robot. And DJ Robot with Dooltron sounds kind of good. It would. I like it. I like it a lot. It did get nerfed, but Would I play Nanobot? No, I would still play this. It's proccing twice. When an adjacent item haste, so that would charge a lot. Man, I cannot stop sneezing. This is gonna be so annoying for recording stuff. Whew. I should not be going outside too much. Damn allergies. Alright, here we go. Each of robots in the fray. Massive hasting. It's gonna make my build kind of go through. Oh, I do think this build is kind of weak to drill though. Because technically just drill just goes off. At least we have some sustain with Dooltron. Hey, there you go. Robot just speeds things up even more. Once I hit 13, that's when we're gonna pop off. Until then, I think I can lose to drill. If they have the loop online. This guy did not. So, weapons... Sure, I want to upgrade this, but I also think this is going to get replaced once we find the bugs. So let's just go for a roll here. See if we find an enchanted bug or something. Eh. Nope. 1 XP is tempting. Ah, it's gotta be gold shop though.
Rich and stupid.
So many, well,
Lux warned me about
I don't know, maybe the XP is better, but it's less exciting. Can I beat this? I think I can. I'm trying to speedrun 13 anyways, so I gotta go for the 5 XP. And I'm pretty sure I win. I wish I... Oh yeah, I have no crowd control. I am feeling the lack of crowd control, like no slow, no freeze. It hurts me a lot here. It's basically all about my... So the sustain on Dooltron, like the healing, is coming in handy, since I have no other form of defense outside the base shielding, but that's gonna fall off pretty heavily. Burn, no. I don't like any of these. I'm trying to think of what would be the most useful, and I don't think it's any... Is there a unique to dually skill that doesn't involve the core that's going to be useful here? I mean, most likely these two are not useful anyways.
There's a lot of robots.
So I guess we can look. When one of your burn items gains haste, if it already has haste, it gains 2 burn for the fight. Interesting. When you upgrade a friend, other friends gain... Oh, your other items gain 3 damage, 3 shield, and 1 burn. That's not too bad. I don't like this that much. I think this is fine, but not very impactful. I think if we transform Dooltron into a core, this is busted. And when you fall below half health, shield equal to 2 times the burn on your opponent. Alright, I'll take titanium casing in case we turn Dooltron into the core. And then I can... Well, actually it's pretty bad. Never mind. That's a mistake, right? This doesn't go off that often. But, I don't know. Maybe that was a misplay.
I would never debase my wares by.
Okay.
It's
a good upgrade.
You got it here.
Can I have more bugs, please? Please? Maybe... No, I just want another friend. I need 1 more bug. Come on. Give me the bugs.
Yataria? The dunes?
Friend.
Where shall we start?
Vat of acid. Cool. I feel like this is playable on every single character. This win condition is so strong. Wait, specifically on Dually, I think this is broken. Because you can... Sure, you can't give it multicast, but you can hypercharge this item really quickly. Oh, they actually just changed it. Instead of it dealing burn equal to the poison, they just changed it to be the same. I like that. Ooh. Adjacent items have their cooldowns reduced by 20%. This has multicast if you have a large item. says Dooltron's shield, but I don't know. 20%, 20%. So it's a fifth of this. It would reduce the cooldown by like 6 seconds, right? That's a lot. But is it better than our DJ robot? I like the freeze. I think the answer is maybe. I could try it out since it's free. But you gotta consider that this activating does charge this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And it charges itself, so I seriously doubt that this is not better than this. I'll try it in PvE. I'm not playing this. Let me see. So it would be like, because it's lowering another item's cooldown. But the problem is I can't really. I guess I would have to reverse this. So 20% here, 20% here. If you consider that this is activating, it's also keeping haste uptime on the other items, so they charge faster as well. But this freezes. And freeze is extremely valuable. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure against Mac, I would not want to play that. Haste or slow. I'll just reverse this and then. Oh, this charges on freeze. Oh man. Whatever. I think DJ Robot's better here.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Because it also hastes Dooltron. I have to consider that as well. Not only is it a charge 6, it's also hasting the Dooltron itself. Yeah. I like it way better. It's just way more uptime on everything.
Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
Bit of a shame that this item is now so good that it's better than a diamond version of an item that's supposed to be played with Dooltron. And this is just silver. Crazy. I'd love to see some cooldown here. Yep. Should I do on everything? Or just 9%, because it matters more on this than anything else. But I still need faster start speed overall. That's going to be one problem with this build in general, is the starting speed is kind of trashy. Okay, upgrade hammer's fine. Does this haste like 3? I don't think it matters. But let's just check DJ Robot. It is not. It's just lowering its cooldown, which does not matter, so I will not touch that. Trying to find more of the bugs though. Or the thing that transforms this into the core.
I want what's right for you. See that mountain? That's Poe. He might have what you need.
Nothing's charging on poison. Yeah. How do I make the start speed faster? I'm not sure. I guess I'm lucky enough to have rigged. If I didn't have rigged, I think the build is a little bit more risky. Ooh, this is not as easy as I thought. Oh, the poison's enough though. Thank goodness. Holy shit. No! Oh! I won. Woo! Okay, this fight is definitely not as easy as I thought it would be, with most of my damage coming from an actual item and not damage over time. So if it gets destroyed, I just lose all my damage. Well, not all, but most of it. Thankfully, I had enough poison. That was pretty scary, actually. Definitely. We are gonna reach 13, which means that Dooltron's gonna double its efficiency. But if I manage to find one here, I would just upgrade it.
All my weapons have been tested in battle.
We are good to go now. I do not think this item should upgrade to just literally double everything, but yeah, I mean, if Reynad wants us to have that in the game, and then it shall be until they nerf it. Yep, I gotta go small. I need the bugs.
The finer the
No bugs.
If you want
And those
something
are the
big
most
and
important
ugly,
bugs, I would say,
go see
outside of
me.
the haste. Slow and freeze. Very, very important. I think it's slow and freeze, at least. Should I just upgrade Uzi? Fine. Now against Pig, I am considering this. Because I think freeze against Pig is extremely powerful. But I seriously doubt it's better than DJ Robot when now it's charging 12 seconds. So...
Are you
ah, man.
noticed? I'm huge.
Why is DJ Robot so good? Oh, they have Juggler and Vineyard. I don't care about Vineyard. I have an Obsidian Matchbox, an Obsidian Bird. Look at it go. Look at it go.
Next time I'll show you what I learned.
So good. Too good. How can anybody beat this right now? Well, I guess you can freeze it out. There's always the freeze win con. There's always... I mean, it's hard to beat. I just... Oh, there it is.
Good taste.
When an adjacent item poisons
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
or burns. Poison. Does it count the burn? No. But poisons is enough. And... yeah. Slow and freeze. Yeah, that's supposed to be there. Haste. When an item burns. Okay, so that's not going to do much. But we finally have some good crowd control. Wow, this item's crazy. I'm surprised it slows for 1 second. I feel like in my head it was slow for 0.5 seconds, but that doesn't really exist in the game yet, so
I think that's
they don't have an incentive to do that. So do I want to keep Toxic Uzi just because it does speed up my starting speed with the spider? Yeah, it's better than Aiden, I would say. But I'll still buy Aiden. You never know. If I end up cutting Robot. Medium, yeah, we could find the thing that transforms this into the core. Find a DJ Robot upgrade.
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
Large item crit. Ow. 10%. Kick it in. Give me the 50. Give me the 50. Keychain. Keychain. There is no way this is seeing play, unfortunately. I wish it was good, but it just doesn't seem like that's the case. Well, at least if you have DJ Robot. I think it's a perfectly fine item if you don't have this item.
I am eager to test your abilities and to improve.
This time you fall below half, double your item's crit chance. Not too bad. Not great, so this is fine. I would not say it's that good though, because if I just hit a generic... Ooh.
You've learned much
That's
today.
tempting, but I don't have the freeze.
So much more.
Freeze bug. I forgot what I was talking about. Whatever. Five-second freeze is fairly impactful. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, if I just find a generic crit skill, it's gonna add more than that. Double. Trebuchet build seems pretty bad. Oh, they changed butterfly swords. It's triple multi now. Pay to win. Did Crip say this was pay to lose? I don't remember. No, I think he said the Vanessa one's pay to lose, which I would agree. Well, on paper. It's always hard to say without playing with the items. Like they might be pay to win, who knows. Sure, we can go for this. Improve the haste, improve the slow.
Just a minute. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Well, slow 3 items, 2 is completely cracked. Instead of 1, doubling the slow. Cooldown is very, very, very good.
Waiting for you. Crash
HP.
Reuse everything.
And I don't care about the rest. Can you roll the core? You know what? You can re-roll the core. I had to test that. I was wondering if it would say no. Actually, getting schematics is not even that bad. That's funny. I just wanted to test that because it has a lock on it. You can't sell it, but I guess you can transform it. That's a little bit scary if you accidentally transform the core. I feel like that could happen. Somebody's gonna do it. Slow, freeze, haste. Okay. Also, I forgot that this also charges this 6 times, which is completely crazy. Anyways, another shot at the 50% crit. And we should wrap this up. I don't think I'm gonna lose on day 12 here. I'm so strong. Couldn't quite assemble Exodia though with the bugs. It's 2 value. Don't need it. Good income anyways. We're good on gold. Wow, that's a great upgrade. 4 items, 2 seconds. Where is the final bug? Where is it? Where's the bug? Woo! 15%. Let's get it. Now, whoa, 2 income? That's not gonna matter much. But I was gonna say, I think... Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if they freeze Dooltron, it's a little bit scary, but I guess since it is charging, eventually it's gonna get unfrozen and that'll be it, right? Let's just go for the shield, whatever. Okay, Dooley. Try and beat me, buddy. Let's see what happens. I don't think they're gonna beat me. Unless they're also playing Dooltron and they have a better build than I do. Nope. That is, robotics? Yep. Oh, ooh! Tiny wasp. Yeah, but they have no start speed. They have no start speed. This is the trap. You can fall into this pretty easily. If you have a build that has a lot of synergy, but takes 5.5 seconds to even start going, that build is going to be bad. 95% of the time. Like, you're just not going to win. People have... Let's say somebody goes off at 4 seconds. That is way too slow. Like, they could slow you, they could freeze you, which even delays it further. So it's just too dangerous. You have to at least put one item that kickstarts the build earlier. But maybe they just never found that. Wow, I am really impressed by how strong this is. I think it's a little bit too strong. Like, for me, the fact that the combo pieces are good items individually is what's scary here. I think even if you don't assemble the bug combo, you can kind of play any of them in a build where you need that effect, and they'll still be good. I'm not sure how you're supposed to balance this. One way I could think of is maybe to increase the cooldown a little bit more, maybe 7 seconds instead of 6. Something has to happen because their requirements for charging are a little bit too easy to play in like in any build, right? Like, you can just have an item that burns, like with the fiery core, right? You just play this. It hastes a bunch of items. It's really good. This one, you're gonna have items that haste. Slow, not so much, but this, if you're playing like a burn build as well, is pretty good. This one's just generally, like, poison is generally good in the early game, so it's kind of nice to have. This one's really good, I think. I'm sure you could play this in like a drill build or something. All the ones that target multiple items you can play in drill build. So this one, and the freeze. These two, not so much, but... Yeah, Dooltron is completely cracked. I don't know. The item is wild. But sure, you have to assemble the pieces, so depending on how easy it is to assemble the pieces, it's, you know, better or worse than... Like, obviously I got lucky, right? But I don't know. I have to play with it more, but if that run is anything to go off of, that build is really strong, and I've lost to it every single time too, so... Anyways, thanks for watching. I had a ton of fun playing this run. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.